And about to close in on these Zinch Marines, who think they're so cleverly hidden by these aspiring champion heretics. But no, mass retreat there.
Let the galaxy rot away, and
Oh, that great unclean one just jiggling along. The Seer Council's not going to be able to do much to him. Although he does only have super heavy infantry, so actually they will do much to him. However, a Mega Rumbler is stunning him and the Plague Marines. And the Knobs are going to go to town on him. Nice time field there. Into an Eldritch Storm. Oh, shooing up those Knobs. Did get, nope, not quite get one squad. Those Knobs are immortal. They are able to get out, especially under cover of D-cannon fire. Nice swarm of flies there. However, the Geo is going to have to retreat quite quickly away from this avatar. Plague Marines, meanwhile, capping. And PhoenixLight's avatar is going to go in on Bob number 2's avatar. These heretics need to get worshipping. Oh, those aren't. Wrong heretics. Those are Hydra's heretics, so they cannot heal that GOO. Uh-oh, Plague Marine's not going to make it. Oh, and indeed they do not, with one big slice from Bob number 2's avatar. And a nice Wheeling Doom there, hucking the Zinch Marines about. So this looted tank is actually a new looted tank. The original 2 are gone. Just big slicing there, just chopping up that avatar. GOO plus avatar teamed up on another avatar. That's something you don't see every day there. Get him! Get him! But no, he's going to get away there with 1233 hit points. While the other avatar is going to move in on this D-cannon with a Wailing Doom. But Bob number 2 does notice and hit the retreat button just in time to save the squad. Meanwhile, Warlock versus Guardians and Wraith Spiders here. Not Wraith Spiders, Warp Spiders. But they can be Wraith Spiders if they want to. I'm not a stickler for names. Another Shrine of Corn going up here. A bit less good placement, especially when you know your opponent has D-cannon, because it could set up all the way back here, I think, and still be able to shoot that. Kill it in probably 1 or 2 shots. Another time field, this time used to cover... Oh, another Eldritch Storm. And then a Dark Flames. And a Swarm of Flies. That Seer Council is in trouble now. But not as much trouble as this Great Unclean one is. Another Mega Rumbler going down. Will the GUO make it out? He does not quite make it to the outskirts of the radius before it goes off, and he is stunned. His health is dropping quite quickly, but the worship from the heretics is regenerating him. But he does not make it. And now those heretics need to move, because that explosion hurts. And it looks like Hydra's trying to drag those Knobs into that explosion along with a Wailing Doom. However, no such luck. The bust happens. By the way, take a look at the VPs. They are quite close now. Tripko, by the way, has nothing on the field at this moment, not even his hero. He is floating quite a bit of power, but not a lot of wreck. Oh man, this avatar is in a bad spot. Double Knobs and Weird Boy bashing away at him. Farseer not far off. Looted tank nearby. This Farseer is time fielding and then going to try to go for the cap. However, that D-cannon can still fire on her, and there is a fire prism right behind as well. PhoenixLight tries to make a teleport up here, a webway, but is not quite able to. D-cannon using their awesome ability there. It's called Warp Field. And now the Chaos Lord desperately trying to cap. But not... Why did everything stop shooting him there for a second? That's an interesting choice. And down he goes, right before he would have been able to make the cap. There are right now 3 avatars on the field. Both Bob number 2 and Shalesey and Phoenix all have avatars. And in comes a big ol' mark of Cain there. However, the Banshees deftly dodge it by slipping in and out of the webway. Double Haywire down, and the Banshees are going to swing away while the Warp Spiders switch focus to these Guardian squads. However, they do get grenaded, did not have enough energy perhaps to teleport, and are going to have to retreat out of there. And down goes that Avatar. Meanwhile, the battle for this victory point rages onward. Will this Avatar be able to cover these Plague Marines capping? Ooh, big Wailing Doom on that Fire Prism. Is Bob number 2 paying attention to it? It's not quite clear. He might just be leaving it there because he knows they're going to protect the cap. Did get the decap off though, so victory points have stopped ticking down for blue team. Another, I believe it's called Warp Field, throwing units around. Oh, and down goes another Avatar. Only one Avatar remains, and that is for Bob number 2. And the Weird Boy is putting the cap back up. Meanwhile, on the bottom, PhoenixLight's forces down here are looking a bit light. Looking a bit light. We don't need Diet Phoenix here. And it looks like Hydra was trying to go for a ninja, however, Bob the original called down a nice rocks there to defend that point. Both Hydra and Tripko are just bare of units at this point. And in comes the Warlock. It's a nice warp throw on the Banshees. But at this point, the victory points are ticking down for blue team, and they just aren't able to get enough forces together here. Nice grenade comes down. There was also an Imperial Abyss down here, however, once again, I don't believe it was super effective. A big warp up here of PhoenixLight's Warp Spiders. He is looking to ninja, I think. Yes. However, everything on red team saw that and is going to pursue, and it is too late anyway. And that's the end of the game. Let's go take a look at the scoreboard. All right. So the scoreboard massively, well, not massively in favor, as PhoenixLight came out champion, even though he was on the team that did not win. So let's take a look at the more detailed score breakdowns. For Commander, we see looks like PhoenixLight coming out on top there with a level 10 Farseer that had 5 kills, but only 1 loss. Meanwhile, nice disbursement of other levels and kills and losses for the other heroes. Bob number 2, however, had a similar Farseer with 10 kills or level 10, 4 kills and but 0 losses. On the units tab, pretty. It looks like Hydra was not able to get as many kills in as he probably would have liked. And meanwhile, Tripko had a lot of attrition. Shalesey also had a lot of attrition though, so that doesn't really signify much. You know. You lose a lot in 3v3. Someone always does at least. And there's the resource tab. Pretty substantial, about 200 power difference for red team. That would likely be largely due to their more successful gen bashes early on and that they built power faster. And then finally the points captured, which doesn't really matter that much, except to show who was the most cappiest. Alright, so I'm not sure what blue team could have exactly done more there at the end. That game really just came down to that Bob the original was able to get such a lockdown up there with that double looted tank for the longest time, and then after the looted tanks went down, he had knobs ready with a Weird Boy. And the double chaos just did not have a response. I do think Tripko's purchase of the Great Unclean One was not actually a good use of resources, since at the time he didn't have a lot on the field. It would have been better to go for some something that could cap, but also, I don't know. I'm not sure how good the GO is against knobs, but it doesn't seem that great. Alright, so this was part 1. I think there are going to be 2 more parts of this episode, so I'll see you in part 2.
Everything is catching, yes, everything.